Hi, I'm Keelyn, and welcome back to another episode of Keelyn's Kitchen.
Keelyn's Kitchen, sure is. Oh yeah, my kitchen. Keelyn's Kitchen, Keelyn's Kitchen is Keelyn. Keelyn's Kitchen, Keelyn's Kitchen is Keelyn. Kiki in the kitchen, and you know we about to bust it down, whipping up the flavors, let the whole crew gather round. Keelyn's Kitchen, we about to shut it down. Keelyn's Kitchen, the show is starting now.
I am so happy to be back. I haven't been inside of a kitchen. Well, not take that back. I haven't been inside of Keelyn's Kitchen in, it's been almost a year. I stopped the series. Oh my gosh, I'm so giddy. I stopped the series because I went off to school at Long Island University, where I will fully talk about that experience once we actually get started inside the kitchen. I'm just really excited to be back. I've missed my channel so much. Anyways, back to business. We're going to be making coconut fried chicken strips, and I got this idea from my friend Isaiah. I've been planning this out since a little bit before April, but I didn't know what I wanted to cook first. But we had a FaceTime call. I was like guiding him on like how to make the actual recipe, and I was like, wait, this would be perfect to make for the first episode because I want to make it myself. Let's jump into our ingredients. I won't be using the actual measurements, but I will put up the recipe measurements as I go along cook as well, if you're a person who needs the recipe measurements, because I don't. But if you do, I'll put it in. 1 pound of, I got chicken tenderloins, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. See, that's what I mean. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of pepper, baby, just put it in there. Anyways, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 eggs, 1 cup of shredded sweetened coconut shavings, 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs, and vegetable oil, or any type of oil that you prefer for frying. And then for our coconut sauce, 1/2 cup of coconut milk, 2 tablespoons of honey, 1 tablespoon of lime juice. I don't know if I have lime juice, and if I don't, we'll just figure that out when I get there. 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, 1/2 teaspoon of sriracha, optional, 1 tablespoon for cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of water. Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even center. Why nobody tell me I was center? Let's get into it, shall we? Wait, what did I used to say? Oh girl, let's go. Where's my drink? Oh, see, oh God. I really wish there was a behind the scenes of everything, because I had a goal to start filming at exactly 12 o'clock, which I did. But I filmed the intro, then this. And I haven't done this in so long that I had to set up everything. And now it's 1 o'clock. Okay, once again, I feel like I'm rambling. Am I rambling? Oh girl, this is my show, who cares? Okay, so before we get started, we're going to have our 3 different bowls. You're gonna have your bowl for your seasoned flour, your bowl for your coconut and your breadcrumbs, and your third bowl, the smallest one, for your eggs, 2 beaten eggs. Oh wait, I need to actually, 1 second. Then a bowl for your 2 eggs. 1 cup of flour. Where's the salt? 1 cup of flour, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and pepper. Oh, do we have paprika? 1 second. Oh honey, it's not looking like we do. So we don't have paprika, which I should have checked beforehand, but that's fine. But I do need to make a note, because personally, I like smoked paprika better than regular paprika, because I like the smokiness flavor. But I'm gonna get the red pepper flakes for a little spice. In school, where I go to college, where's 1 cup? Okay. Where I go to school at, so you know me, I work fast. The first semester of my first year, I actually started working. My first year of school, the first semester, the ending of the semester, I started doing videos inside of our dining hall, inside of Winning Dining Hall, inside of LIU, inside the... What the hell am I talking about? I wanted to incorporate Keelyn's Kitchen with that program, and I did in a small way because I started teaching cooking classes. Is that enough? Oh girl, who cares? I started teaching cooking classes with inside the dining hall, but it was kind of like a trial and error theme, because my position enhanced, because now I'm a culinary marketing intern. Hold on, do a little fine spicy coconut. Who cares? What am I rambling about? I need salt. And so for the summer, because I'm at home for the summer, so I can't have my full kitchen. But after this, I want to do Keelyn's Kitchen shorts inside of our dining room. So yeah, so that's what, it wasn't a part of the recipe, but I half onion powder because I like how it tastes. So I'm just gonna sprinkle that in there. Cooking is all about measuring with your heart or your ancestors. And if you don't have the proper ancestors to tell you when to stop, just measure with your heart. Or until you start to smell it. That's typically what I do. Oh, this is so fun. I just love cooking. The breadcrumbs and the coconut flakes, it doesn't really say how much of it to put in here. But I know I'm gonna put some of the coconut flakes inside of the sauce and also inside of the rice in here. So you know what? We're just gonna, how do I open this? We're just gonna once again measure with our hearts. And make sure that the coconut flakes, if you are making this, that it is sweetened and not unsweetened. Okay, I'm just gonna pour that in there. I think, I don't know, feels like enough. Oh, I also have, I have this seasoned chicken frying. Hold on, we're gonna go a little backwards here. I'm gonna put some of this. I'm gonna put like half in here. Okay, there we go. I forgot that I bought that because I already had the flour. Now, back to this. So we have that, and then the breadcrumbs. It doesn't say how much of the breadcrumbs used in here either. That's fine. Oh, you know, I've never worked with breadcrumbs. Hell, I never made this before. See, look. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. It's just called for 2 beaten eggs. Put that in there. Okay, and so this, use our same little whisk. This is gonna beat the eggs up really quickly. All right. Next, I'm going to actually bread the chicken, like do the whole little dipping and dabbing and dabbing and dipping. I'm going to set that to the side, and then I'm going to prep the sauce while that's sitting to the side. And then we're going to go, you know, as we go on for that. I think I want these cut in half for the certain look that I want. So, but if I cut them in half, that means they're going to cook faster, which is fine. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'm gonna cook all of them. After I cut them, I'm going to rinse them off because I like to wash my food. Please rinse off your chicken. Little water won't hurt anybody. Since while we're chopping, I will be seeing Beyonce. Alexa, how many days until June 29th? I will be seeing Queen Bee in 17 days. Yes. Me and Kankles. For those of you who don't know, Alexis and Georgina, my girls, basically my sisters. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna rinse these off, wash this, because with wooden cutting boards, you have to make sure that you scrub it up, dub them, because the chicken can like get in the grooves and, you know, salmonella, all that jazz. I'm gonna rinse this off, then we can start with the dipping and dabbing and dabbing and dipping. And right, everything is set. So now we're going to actually bread the chicken. You're gonna get the chicken strip, you're gonna dip it in your flour, dip it into your egg, and then dip it into your breadcrumbs / coconut shake. And you're gonna literally do that and repeat for all. I think these are 12 pieces. Yeah, chicken number 1. It's gonna dip it into the flour. Okay, then into our egg. I hope this is enough egg. We'll see. Oh, it gets a little messy. Okay, and it should come out looking like this. I'm gonna dip it back into the flour. The recipe doesn't say that, but this is Kiki's kitchen, so. All right, that's what I'm talking about. You're gonna set it to the side. And so I'm gonna do that for all, how many of these? All 12 of these, so I'll be back. Wait, I actually ate that. I ate that up. So I used all of the egg and all of the bready, crummy mix. So I'm gonna set that here. I need to wash this off. But look, she looks so pretty. So now that our chicken has been breaded, I'm gonna set this to the side, and then let me put this. I'll put this over here. I'm gonna actually follow the recipe for this. In a small pot, mix the coconut milk, the honey, we don't have lime juice, soy sauce, and sriracha, and the cornstarch to thicken slightly. Okay, a half a cup of coconut milk. Okay, I'm gonna pour that in here. Beautiful. Oh shit, beautiful. 2 tablespoons of honey. Oh, I need to take the cap off. Oh Lord, oh goodness. Okay, 2 tablespoons of honey. Is that too much? No. We'll see. We'll see what that does. We'll see what that does. Okay, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. I don't know what the business with the soy sauce is, but we'll. Okay, a half teaspoon of sriracha. The cornstarch we add later on. I don't have lime juice. Do we? Do we have lime juice? Do we have limes? Okay, I'm gonna put this on the pot to simmer, and then we're gonna switch stations to actually get cooking. So I'm gonna cook the chicken. Once I get to the 6th chicken strip mark, then I'm gonna start on the rice and the sauce, because that shouldn't take as long. But while I'm right here, let me start boiling the water. So when I make my rice and I boil my water, I like to season my water while it's boiling when I put the rice in there, because it just makes everything better. I'm gonna put that on basically high. I'm gonna season it with onion powder, garlic powder, and salt. There's no right or wrong how you season. It's just water. You just season the water, so it's fine. But I do want enough where it saturates the water, if that makes sense. A little salt. 3 little twisties, and then I'm going to put coconut milk inside the water, because it makes sense if it's coconut rice. And you know what? We'll see where we go from there. Once it comes to an actual boil, then I will start adding in the actual rice. Okay, so now we can start with our chicken. I'm gonna put the heat on medium, and then I'm gonna add in our vegetable oil. And then you really just want, I don't know, I hope that's enough. While that's heating up, I'm going to clean up my mess. I have an interview in 35 minutes. Hopefully by the time you see this video, I got the job, so we will see. So our grease is on, it's hot. I put it on medium heat, but I forgot that this is a gas stove. So I'm slightly scared that the grease is too hot, but you know what, Lord, we just shall see. The key is to flip it on both sides when one side is golden brown. So typically 4 to 6 minutes on each side, but until golden brown. Oh no, this is fine. Oh, look at me. I'm only gonna put probably 4 to 5 in at a time. Once this batch is done, then I'm gonna start with the rice and everything else. And just be my little thumb. I don't know what my thumbnails is gonna be. Is that cute? I don't know, I can't see anything. Golden brown on both sides, and then we shall be back. Okay, so it's actually cooking just a wee bit faster. When the outer edges are golden brown, that's when you know to put them. Oh, well, look at that. Oh, see, perfect, golden brown. Yeah. Take our chicken out, put it in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh. Why you don't want to put a lot, because you want it to cook evenly and too much in the grease. See, I'm trying to sound smart and educated with this, but I really forgot what my grandma said about it. But long story short, just don't put a lot of chicken in there. While that's doing this thing, I'm gonna wash the rice a little bit. The water should be a little cloudy when you're done. After doing this for a little minute, after you do this, you're going to strain this water, pour some more water in it again, and then you're fine. It's just whisking until it's a consistency that you like. And then the chicken, of course, what we do, the other part. Okay, oh, also, with your rice, make sure that you're stirring it so it doesn't all stick to the bottom. Okay, fellow, as I was on the second batch of chicken, flipping and frying and dipping and slaying, whatever, I had an interview scheduled, but I didn't know it was gonna be, I thought I'll be done by 3 o'clock. I wasn't. But I mean, the interview went well. The interviewer, if you are watching, hi, hello. She asked if I was filming, and I was, but everything is fine. Interview is done. It went good. I hope so. And yeah, so now for the food. I made the sauce. This is my first time making the coconut sauce, and it has the coconut shavings in it as well. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, truth be told, but that's for us to see. But I'm so excited because I'm actually so hungry. So yes, let's take our first little bite, shall we? My rice came out perfect, I must say though. Wait, hold on. That's really good. Wait a second.
So, but of course, the audio cuts out while I'm mid filming, and I don't realize until now when I'm editing the last part of the video. But that's fine. I'm just going to give you a voiceover of what my reviews were of the chicken. So, honestly, I give it a 8.7 out of 10. The only thing that I wish I would have added was the red pepper flakes to the actual chicken itself and not inside the flour, because once I put it inside the flour, it kind of washed itself out. Because while eating it, I was like, oh, I wish it was a little bit more spicier, but that could also be a personal preference. And also the sauce came out really good. Like, I was actually very surprised with it, but next time I would make it into a glaze and not a more of a thicker sauce. So like after it's frying, I'll put the glaze on the chicken and then put the chicken in the oven while everything else is cooking. But other than that, I really enjoyed everything. So sorry that the audio cut out. I don't really know what happened, but that's perfectly fine. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time on Keelyn's Kitchen.
Who's kitchen? Keelyn's kitchen. Keelyn's kitchen. It's Keelyn's. Keelyn's kitchen. Keelyn's kitchen. It's Keelyn's kitchen. Keelyn's kitchen. Keelyn's kitchen. It's Keelyn's kitchen. Keelyn's kitchen. It's Keelyn's kitchen. Keelyn's kitchen. Keelyn's kitchen. It's 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 Ke